2. We're back for ESEA season 53, and I'm excited to be back in the booth. I saw we had a couple losses in a row there, and I like to think it was just because I was away in Paris. So your favorite mustache caster is back, and we're going to need an important dub here tonight. Firesale is 7-1 on the regular season, so could be a tough matchup for Neon Lights. A great time for them to regain that footing and power forward here throughout the rest of the season. Starting lineup there for Firesale: Desert Punk, Roughfire, Replace Car, Utopia, and Fortune. But on the side of Neon Lights, it's the man's bands. Oh, you know what? It looks like they're already ready. Let's get down into it. But on the side of Neon Lights, it's our man's bands. We got the man with the big kahunas, let's Mr. Lonestarrr. And you can't top the Jtrops, baby. The opping machine, Meet You, and RMV rounding up the pack and ready to have a dominating performance here tonight. Early knife into the back of Desert Punk could lead to some early issues here in the knife round for Firesale. Neon Lights, the jump shot, not there. Jtrops the first to go down. Utopia doing a ton of damage, and they somehow begin to reel it back and forth in a 2v2. Slicing and dicing, but it's Roughfire and Replace Car for the final two, and Firesale will win the coveted knife round here to start things off. Firesale off to start out here on the CT side. King, hope you're doing well. I had a phenomenal time in Paris. The people, the city, the food, everything. Almost everything was amazing. Glad to be back and casting the boys, though. Love this CS squad. Lonestarrr out early. Through mid, great control. Now one tucked in toward Dark here as they begin to head toward Lamp Room. The jump shot, and RMV finds the first. Stampeding forward, looking for more. Utopia able to tap one to the head. Lonestarrr dead. The plant looking to go down from Neon Lights. They'll continue to dance around and flirt with disaster bands. Winning the damage exchange as Meet You and RMV have come to collect. Fortune, the bully on the dolly, will find the headshot on to Meet You. Bit of back and forth here in the pistol round, tucked in towards sight. Here comes the swing, and together it's bands. Bands will make them dance their way into an early grave. And Neon Lights takes round number 1. Guys, if any of the sounds do need adjusted, please do not hesitate to let me know. Some of my PC settings got reset while I was away for the week. So if any sounds do need adjusted, whether it be game sound, my sound, any sound, please don't hesitate to let us know in chat. Round number 2. Pressure toward mid yet again. This time Firesale is going to give it up. Lonestarrr cautious of this flank, and there are 3 stacked in there now. Jtrops on the jiggle. Timing going to play a huge role here as they re-smoke off toward mid. You can see Rough beginning to shift that way as well. And now that flank will begin to come in from Firesale here. Do they catch the bomb off guard? This is going to be dangerously close, and gets dinked down here from behind as well. The shots continue to ring out, and Vans does go down. That's tough. They lose 1. Meet You down to 11 here as well. It's a nice nade. Lonestarrr, Jtrops, they combine for 2. And just like that, they look to reel it back. There is a 2-piece flank still coming in here, though. Meet You finds Utopia, who shifts through the smoke just behind. Lonestarrr ready for the first. Spots the shadow. The spray comes in, but it's replaced. Meet You and RMV will secure the round win, and Neon Lights will go up by 2 to kick things off. The good luck charm is back in the booth. The Neon Lights feeling loose, baby. They ready to make it happen, Captain. 3 for RMV and Meet You both. 2 for our man zBanss. 1 for Lonestarrr and Jtrops just for the first 2 rounds here. Early utility this time from Firesale as they look to gain some mid control. Big nade over the top. Now RMV goes down early. Smoke is there. They're going to spot one toward the B site, though. And this has completely opened up the A site. We see Roughfire beginning to shift back that way. They've got to be cautious of Donut here. Molly will come in off to the opposite side into the smoke, and the plant looks to go down. zBanss takes a ton of damage and will be chopped down. The plant denied. 5 still standing here. Bomb does go down. Extra funds are there. Caught with knife in hand. Michu. Unfortunate. Utopia finds 2. Lonestarrr! On a tear. Has 2. Not sure what happened there. Those go down. Firesale will get their first round on a much needed one. Into round 4, we get prepped and ready. Neon lights, the funds, not as ideal as they had hoped. 3 AKs, a Tech 9, and a Deagle in the hands of Jtrops. See if they can make something scrappy happen here. Early smoke. It is Firesale looking for some early utility and mid control. All the nades expended toward mid here, but they don't find a ton of damage. And now the blind. Lonestarrr finds the first. RMV for the second. And on the back pedal, running into Donut with tail between the legs is Fortune. Replaced over the top of the smoke. We'll find Michu. Fortune does collect 1 onto RMV. Looking for the pincer play in toward Donut here. Now they collapse together. The run and gun, and it's Bands on the Tech 9. Feeling fine, baby. Plant goes down. Molly comes in. Desert finds 1, but the punk says, not today. Jtrops, do you feel lucky, punk? I don't know how lucky. The Deagle to the dome through the box, and he finds another. Jtrops, he can't be stopped. And with the Deagle demon in hand, first the headshot through the box, then the second one to wrap it up. Neon lights was not favored in that round. But they steal it away. Shots from a distance. zBanss and Rough trading a bit of damage. Economy not great for Firesale, despite the loss bonus that they have acquired. Find themselves on some Deagles and a 5-7. Yeah, Lights thus far has done a great job of mixing up the strategies here. Keeping this opposing squad guessing. Now on the run and gun, they look to clear the site. There's the spray, and the MAC-10 will find the headshot. Michu with the AK, puts 1 down as well. Through back sight goes Rough on the Deagle, but it's Bands again. The Mac Daddy on the MAC-10 for the win. Utopia, Fortune. The last 2 left alive. Utopia trying to find a Deagle shot of his own. They are backing directly into RMV. Peekaboo, I see you. The opponent may be sitting in the ICU at the moment. After absolutely getting wrecked, he'll get a free ticket back toward the spawn side on a moment. RMV. Utility in hand, and a Utopia will find at least 1 here. Pincer play coming in. There's the swing, and Jtrops finds it like it ain't no thing. Look at these kills across the entirety of this squad here. Bands and RMV with 5, 4 for the rest of the crew, and that's how we do. Neon Lights firing on all cylinders. Firesale, a team that is 7-1 right now. A great start for Neon Lights on the T side as well. Which is absolutely huge here. Kanonades over the top, replaced, walks through that molly. Michu does the same, takes a ton of damage as the smoke comes in late, replaced, finds one, but not a second. Lonestarrr with the first. Here comes the nade. This might just find a home. The flash is there as well, but Ruff spots him. Spray comes through, and he nails it. Trades come in, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Timing is everything, and Jtrops is just going to miss this one. Bomb goes down. It's all up to our man's zBanss. He's able to shift through mid here. What is going on? Otto is clearly messed up or something. We saw that earlier when we saw Jtrops die. Fortune with a snipe shot will find him. And the model is bugged. As you can see, he's floating around. He said, I wonder if I could convince him for a post-game interview. Yeah, I mean, in the future, I could probably even have like a camera set up. I don't have much set up right now, but we could definitely probably finagle something. 4-2, Firesale cuts it in half. Early util over the top yet again. Firesale trying to find some early damage. Replaced. Has been playing from this same position here the majority of these first 6 rounds. Here with the MP9. Molly will find him a bit. Does back him off. Desert Punk taking some damage over here. Spray comes through and he eats most of that one. From behind, rough fire on the flank. RMV the first to go down. But are they aware that Ruff is now shifting through their spawn? Lonestarrr is aware, though. He finds the flank with ease. zBanss tucked into the side here with a Tech 9. Perfect timing. Fortune goes down, and that's an op in the hands of zBanss. zBanss. The blind comes in, but the timing of the flick. zBanss on the op this time, baby. Jtrops, he said, I'm coming for it. 10-4 for zBanss. The man is a monster here tonight. He says, I can use any weapon. Replaced. We'll rotate away. We'll collect a rifle here from a fallen comrade. I believe this is Michu that's close to him over here. There's the peek from the box. Michu does go down. We'll collect the AK, and with that, able to keep his life, but it's another round in the bag for Neon Lights. Round number 8. Neon Lights continues to extend the lead here a bit. Sheesh, that dink was a nasty one, though. RMV able to return some fire here. Ruff looking away from the flash. RMV finds this one as well. RMV, a new addition this season, but has been an absolute just gem of a fit. As we look to tuck in and get the plant down, you can see one shifting back towards spawn. That's going to be Fortune. Picked off at mid, though, is Utopia and Michu. John Stu in the building. How we doing, brother? Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Neon Lights looking to topple the 7-1 fire sale here tonight, and off to a great start. The King. John Stu knows. Lonestarrr. It was Desert Punk with a 5-7, but it's not good enough with a rifle in the hands of Lonestarrr. By fortune and favor, will keep their life for an extra round. Hold on to a weapon here, but Neon Lights, again, already guarantees themselves a minimum of a tied half. Things looking good at the moment. Fire sale, a timeout, and probably a wise one to take. Fire sale. We'll talk over a few strategies here. Only been able to put 2 rounds on the board here on the CT side so far. Early utility one more time toward mid. Utopia will get past pit. Replaced. Goes straight through that molly as well. Does take a little bit of damage, and Neon Lights certainly winning the util exchange here. The flash style and rough fire makes up for it with a weapon. R&B the first to go down. Will swap to the pistol, shoot from the hip, and dip in the whip back toward mid. And said it was time to get out. Found his pick. Desert almost caught with util in hand here. Oh, the spray gets a bit sporadic here. Replaced. Able to find that pick. Jtrops off in hand, shifts forward here. Now in a 3v5. Jtrops threads the needle, finds the first. Utopia, however, able to pick up this kill on the Lonestarrr here. In the background, Fortune has been spotted. A little damage dealt out here. There's the swing. Jtrops takes a ton of damage as well. They're trying to get the plant down for the extra funds. Zbann's the first to fall. Jtrops will follow as well. And again, things looking a bit weary. A much needed round once more for Fire Sale that they're able to bring home. Cut that lead in half. Get up to 3 here. Woo. Round number 10, here we go. It's a little bit of a scrappy one, just the fact that we see bands with a deagle, but I mean, still able to come away with an op and 3 rifles, I think is a huge buy here for Neon Lights. Nades raining down all around. Great mid control here. Neon Lights. Oh, but it's fortunate to find bands, and that is a bomb down. Already through mid, though. Replace car. Spots Michu just as he looks to check that left corner. Jtrops. Nasty op shot, but he has taken a ton of damage here. Lonestarr's in a great position, though. If he could find Rough first. There it is. Now you look the other direction. Jtrops has his back as well. And all of a sudden, they begin to turn it around. A quick scope on the Utopia. Sheesh. Blink and you might miss it. Here comes the flash and the dash. One tucked in behind. Timing's going to play a huge role here. Lonestarrr will turn around. A beautiful headshot. Phenomenal crosshair placement. Fortune, though. We'll pop the op a bit before Jtrops. And now on the back pedal takes Lonestarrr out as well. That is a huge pick. RMV here now. You did hear him toward that spawn side. RMV will be able to tuck in. Fortune has dropped the op, though. He's got the AK in hand as well. He also has a kit. Time ticking away. RMV. There's the spray, and RMV hits it all day, baby. Neon Lights, they've got a winning half now at a minimum. Band still at 10. Lonestarrr just behind them as well as RMV with 9 apiece. Jtrops has 7 and Michu with 5 here tonight. Nobody in double digits yet on the other side of things for Firesale, but certainly a few of these members beginning to pick it up just a bit as they try to battle back. Only one loss in the season here for Firesale as Neon Lights tries to dish out their second one. And here comes the stampede. The blind is beautiful, and Bands will go up to 11. The spot comes in through the smoke. Lonestarrr able to answer back. Plant goes down. Funds are limited for Firesale as well. Beautiful blind. There's the spray, and Rough Fire's got us back, though. Now, all of a sudden, the round is winnable. Molly will buy them a decent amount of time here. Tucked in toward the side. The flash bouncing out. Now they look to pressure forward. Michu finds the first, and he gets the second as well. Sprays to the smoke. Leave Utopia with no hope, and now on the back pedal. Able to shift through mid. He's heading toward Donut, but he will not make it. Bands has his number. He's hot on the trail. And just like that, Neon Lights refuses to fail. Up to 8 now in the first half from the T side as Bands chases him down. He said no one is safe here. All the way up to 12 kills. Double digits for Lonestarrr and everybody else close behind. Phenomenal first half for Neon Lights. Utopia. Desert Punk with an 8 over the top that does find a home. Michu, Lonestarrr. Click not quite there. Has some help. Lonestarrr does find one, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. Flash is there, and they find another. The round slowly falling apart here. We'll see if these two stars of RMV and Bands can reel it back. And through mid, they begin to make their way. On the scout here, it's going to be Fortune for the spawn side. They do know exactly where he is. They'll begin to run away here. Now, if they find this pick onto Desert Punk coming in from the flank, this is going to mean the site is wide open. There's a swing. They do get one. We're going to see that fast rotation come into play here. How does it do that? There's something when I switch from auto director to myself, like, see, he's just stuck forward. We don't actually get to see where he's looking. I don't know why it's doing that. So we'll keep it on auto director for now. I typically like to stay on board with the solo person that's left alive, but shot rings out. They're going to look to find it. Now on the back pedal. The spray needs to come in. Bands finds the first, but pistol shots are hitting, and he nails it! Bands! Bands, 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 baby. Let's go! Who is right, my man? Bands, bands, bands. Bands will make them dance. Say, bands will make them dance. Say, Other team had no chance. Say, other team had no chance. Say. 9-3 at halftime from the T side. Neon Lights looking to make it an early night here as the lights are shining bright again. They were on a 2-loss streak here while your boy was out of town. Firesale 7-1. Dangerously close to their second loss. They are hanging on by a thread, and there is a nasty shot from Utopia at mid, though. As we always say, you got to give credit where credit is due. That was a nice shot. RMV, the first to go down. The Stampede now. The goalies, though, and he is the bully. It's Jtrops coming out on top. Lonestarrr has his back, and as a matter of fact, we're here to hit you with a stack of facts, and those facts that are Neon Lights is bringing the skills. They are the real deal here tonight. Replace car. Does get the plant down. Still finds a pick and is dancing around here. Michu spots the other. Oh, and that's a big pick from Michu. And the reload from replaced is not good enough. zBanss takes his head clean off. Neon Lights will win the pistol round and really set themselves up for victory. Firesale, they do get that plan at a bare minimum. They will get some extra funds here and maybe an opportunity to squeeze in here this round as well. But they've got some decisions to make because it is coming down to the wire. We will see them buy into this round. A Galil, the Scout, couple Deagles, and a MAC-10. They don't win this round, though. They're going to be in trouble for the next, and that means Neon Lights could be sitting at match point. Flashes come in, shots ring through. Utopia does dink Lonestarrr as well. It's some damage exchanged around mid, but it is Utopia that wins the better of it. Now look at the channel as Enter Stewie 2K. He presses right on through the smoke. Timing here, and now Lonestarrr does go down. This puts Neon Lights in an awkward position. They have this floating flank back here. Could go either way. It begins to shift toward the A side into Palace. It might just be waiting for Utopia to make something happen over there. Nice shot from Fortune. Fans will fall into the pit. Desert Punk finds one. Jtrops the trade. Nice spray from Jtrops, though. He's not ready to say he's done in this round. A little more util. The pressure comes out, and he's fearless. Jtrops. You talk about the big kahunas of Lonestarrr often. Jtrops are displaying them here, too. It's a sporadic spray. It looked like Michu thought he had killed replaced initially. He doesn't find that first kill and tries to go back. He does do a ton of damage, though. Peekaboo. Jtrops does find the first. And Jtrops, the ace, he gets all 5 in a huge round win. Somebody make a highlight reel for the monster that is Jtrops. You can't top or stop Mr. Jtrops, baby. Mr. J Tropical, he's got a Muay Thai and he's sipping drinks on the beach at the moment. He is ready to close this one out. John Stu says, oh my, in chat. The 5-piece chicken dinner. Firesale at 7-1, wondering how they're at 11-3 at the moment. About to be 7-2 on the season. They have just a couple chances left to hold on here. Nice spray from RMV. It does collect a little damage here on the Utopia. close and personal. Lonestarrr, the jiggle, the shots were great. The damage was there, but he doesn't find the kill. zBanss gets one, R&B another. Flash will lead to the falling of RMV. Quick look away. zBanss knows there's one in Donut now. Plant will go down. Help will come in. Flash does back him off. Molly here as well. We'll begin to shift the other direction. All three are tucked into Donut here. Smoke, a bit of a funky one. And here comes some util from the boys. Shots are ringing out. Desert does find zBanss, but he doesn't find the ninja defuse. The neon lights continues to burn about as bright as we've seen him. 12-3 and on a killing spree. One more round to close it out in dominating fashion. Again, this Firesale team is a team that is 7-1, currently tied for 6th place here in Maine. In Neon Lights, even though they're 5-3, you'd never guess it. About to be 6-3 here as well. zBanss 17-8 has had one hell of a performance here tonight. Lonestarrr at 12, Jtrops with 15, RMV at 10, and Michu at 9. Fortune does catch zBanss off guard here, unfortunately. Utopia shifting through the smoke will find RMV, who is tucked in toward Pit. Utopia picks up on Lonestarrr here as well. And Firesale not ready to be done. Now on a 5v1. Jtrops just had an ace recently. Would need one more here. Take a look at the economy, though, and I guess that'll be all up to Jtrops. The economy really isn't there here, so. Does he save the rifle? Does he play for that exit frag? It's like Firesale might send a few on the hunt here. Boom goes the dynamite. Firesale will hold on here for at least a little while longer. Jtrops at 17, 4, and 9 as well. Should be around that Firesale can win, though. They've got the economy. They've got the weaponry. Got everything they need to take at least one more round away from Neon Lights here. Neon Lights doesn't care, though. They catch them on the back pedal, and now they're on the hunt. Distraction has been made. They'll shift the other direction here. zBanss, can he find the first? He does. Not a ton of rounds left in the mag, though. It eventually does go down. Has some help. Backup comes in. RMV and Michu get two. And all of a sudden, on a scrappy round, they should not win. They find themselves up 3-1. What in the hell is going on? It's Neon Lights, baby. And bang! Woo! Jtrops ends it with the op. Just like that, 13-4. You want to talk about a dominating performance. Jtrops, the ace of aces with 1. zBanss, your weapon master, 8 unique kills. Lonestarrr, the bullseye with a 91% headshot rating. Michu, 107. He is the fire starter with burn damage. And RMV, the trick shot with 3 kills while blind. Oh, what a phenomenal showing from the crew here tonight. It is great to see them get a dub. It was great to be back in the action. I certainly missed it while I was away in Paris, but I said, hey, they only lost those 2 games because I was gone. So far, It stands true. They get a dub as your boy returns home. We've got another matchup coming up this Thursday against really sick Maine team. That one's going to be Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, the same time as always. It's a team that's 5-4 at the moment. It should just be another stepping stone for Neon Lights along the way.
Oh,
Yo, what up, my guy?
how you doing? How you doing?
Good. Live finally with bands here in the booth. So a little interview action we haven't really got to do yet. And so before I touch base on this game, I know I was gone for a week, but we had a tough couple games in a row there. So I know you had two losses heading into this one. Kind of what was going through the team's mentality tonight? What were we focusing on to ensure that we got this dub?
Coming today, we changed how we were doing our veto stuff. We decided instead of focusing so much on exploiting the other team's picks, we're gonna focus on coming back to more of our home maps, what we're more comfortable on. Last week we played Overpass and Nuke, and I mean Nuke's still a good map for us, but it's been a little shakier this season. So we decided coming into this week and the following weeks, we're just gonna play maps that we're like uber confident on, and we're not really concerned about how good the other team is.
Yeah, I mean, Firesale was 7-1. I know you guys beat them last year as well, but I mean, 7-1 is certainly a great team in them. But I mean, you'd almost never guess that they were at 7-1. You guys absolutely dominated tonight. I know you and Jtrops both had 18 kills apiece. Everybody it was in double digits. I mean, was there a ton of team comms, or we just kind of know where each other's going to be? Can you kind of walk us through some of that?
Yeah, we were flowing really well tonight. I think Rake has really helped with our communication as well. I know he wasn't here today; he's having to deal with some other stuff, but hopefully Rake will be back in the server with us soon. But in his practice for the past week and a half, he's been really helping us out. So,
So the new coach, you would say, is certainly already in just a short amount of time making a big difference for you guys.
oh yeah, 100%.
Well, yeah, normally you're somewhere in the middle, but we don't always see you on that top frag. I mean, you had 5 MVPs tonight. You had, I think, 4 double kills, 2 triple kills, 55% in the headshot rating. Was there a different warm up routine today? What do we eat today? How can we channel some of that band's action?
Nah, nothing different, but I will say the one thing I do before every single match is I get this like chocolate ice cream like
Yeah,
Haagen-Dazs bar. I swear every single match I do one before every single game. It's just I don't know, it's just a thing. I get locked in like the dark chocolate has
yeah.
like the like caffeine in it and I don't know.
Hey, it's good to hear the different rituals, and I mean, honestly, like I said, the whole crew played well. I think probably one of the big shining moments, though, Lonestarrr, that ace as well. Was everybody screaming in Discord when he hit that last shot? I mean, what was the atmosphere like?
Oh yeah, everyone's always hype. In the seasons past hasn't been as hype. That's something that RMV has brought a lot of this season. I mean, I'm always super loud, but RM now having a second person who's also super loud all the time is really nice.
Yeah, I think that was kind of almost alluding to my final question as well as RMV. I mean, coming in sometimes, I know you've probably played with them some before, but sometimes it can be tough when you have a roster change. And there may have been a hiccup here or there early in the season, but it seems like he's such a great fit for you guys. And so RMV seems to be playing very, very well. This team of 5 locked in. And I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs. How do we feel about making it into advance this year?
I mean, let's just break the curse of going 1-2 every single main playoffs. That'd be nice. If we can break the curse, I mean, as soon as we win the second playoff game, I'm like absolutely confident we'll be able to go like into deep run, maybe even like 100% make advance. Like it's not out of the realms of possibility, 100%.
Awesome. Well, brother, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your night to have a little interview with us. It's good to see you guys back, just firing on all cylinders. I mean, again, this team was 7-1. You beat them 13-4. It wasn't even close. So it's great to see. I look forward to the next one here on Thursday at the same time, 9:30. Any shout outs, any final words before I say goodbye to you, Bands?
Big shout out to Applause, man. Like guy has been putting the work behind the scenes for us, doing everything that we need from him. So a big shout out to him and shout out Neon Lights. Go follow all of us and all that stuff. Cause yeah, definitely. And Hot Sauce, man, like you're an amazing caster. I watch every single thing back. So I mean, like, yeah, shout out the org, shout out Hot Sauce for being like the GOAT.
Ah,
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. And honestly, you'll probably love this one back because I was going hype. You were popping off this game. So I'm sure you're gonna love this one. But again, thank you for your time and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, brother.
You too, man. See ya.
Peace. All right, guys, that was the man's bands himself on a dominating performance here tonight. One quick rundown before we take off, guys. Bands, your MVP with 5 MVPs in the game, 18, 10, and 2. 4 double kills, 3 triple kills, 55% headshot rating. Jtrops, the honorable mention, just behind him there at 18 and 9, with an ace on the night as well. Lonestarrr, 12 and 11. Meet You, 10 and 11. RMV, 11 and 13. Everybody was in double digits. It was another dominating performance. The boys back in town. And up to 6 and 3, they go up to 17. So just a quick friendly reminder again, guys, that this next matchup is going to be Thursday, November 6th, the same time as always, 9:30 Eastern against Really Sick Main Team. Should be another great stepping stone for us here. But as always, we're going to find and leave you with the song Too Easy because, well, that's exactly what Neon Lights seems to do every single week. They seem to just make it look too easy. So